So there's something on the PTR that's kind of game-breaking, and I'm not sure if it's going to make it to live servers or not, but if it does, it's going to be kind of insane, okay? And I'm not sure, maybe it's just on the PTR to help people keep their money up or something, but I doubt it. Like, you would just make a new PTR character, and you start with 100,000 coins. Why? I don't know. And also, why would you grind for like 8 hours to make money instead of just making a new character? So I really think it'll probably go live if they don't change anything. Now, there's 2 to 3 weeks left on the development cycle, so they have time to nerf it or change it or remove it or whatever. But I just want to make sure you guys are aware that this might be coming to the game. And if it does, the inflation it causes will be absolutely asinine, especially if they don't fix the obnoxious botting problem in this game. Oh my god, the gold generation into the economy from bots will be absolutely absurd if this item actually goes to live. So let me show you what I'm talking about. We have, in my inventory, 6 bags of juniper berries. When you open these, they give coins. And a lot of coins. So let's see, the average from 6 is what? Let's find out. Maybe 100? Maybe 90? Somewhere between 75 and 100 coin average, maybe. And when I first got the PTR, I thought this was high-level zones only. I got it from running the Mutator dungeon. I saw people linking in chat saying they found it in Shatter. And I was like, okay, it's high-level only. It's not as bad then. Except for the fact that then I was doing something trying to get my faction quest done so I could test something. And I was in a level like 20 area, and I still found the bags of juniper berries. So out of curiosity here, I think it would be wise for me to do this, not just for me, but for all of us. I'm going to go run around in a low-level zone, killing enemies for around an hour, and I'm going to find out how many bags of juniper berries I get. And we're going to try to crunch some numbers and see, like, how much money would actually be generated every day on a live server if this came through to live as is. It's gonna be hard to quantify that data, but I'll try to give us a giant swath of range of, like, you know, 1 million to 10 million or 2 million to 12 million or some kind of range so we get an idea at least. We'll see what I can come up with. But I'm gonna go grind this for an hour in just a low-level zone where bots are everywhere, and they could be doing it too on a live server. And we're gonna see how many I find. So I just got done testing the juniper bags of juniper berries, and I got some interesting results. So it was not what I had originally imagined it being. It's a little bit different than what you might think. So this is more of a daily login bonus kind of item, is what it looks like to me. So I went and tested it. First off, it seemed like I couldn't find on enemies below level 20. Maybe that was insane bad luck, but I think enemies need to be around level 20-ish in order to drop them, or higher. But the big thing was, in the first, like, 5 to 8 minutes, I found 3 bags. And then I went for another half an hour and found nothing. And that was when I realized that something was not right. So I tried a few things. I tried fast traveling over to Weavers just to change up the area, see if that would work. I killed like 100 enemies. I got nothing. And then I thought, okay, then I teleported back to where I was farming. I tried exiting the game and waiting for my body to disappear, so I gave it like 5 minutes. Came back in, killed like 100 enemies, nothing. Didn't get any more bags of juniper berries. And that was when I realized it might be a time-based thing. So I tried coming back in like 6 hours, and that didn't work. But I tried coming back the next day, like 18 hours later or 24 hours later. And then in my first like 50 enemies, I found 3 bags of juniper berries. And then I didn't find any more after that. And so I gave it one more day. I tried again later that day, didn't get anything. I came back the next day, and I got 3 bags of juniper berries at the start of the grind. And so it took me 3 days in order to test all this. And yeah, I mean, it could be a coincidence, but I don't think so. Because for the first few tests, I grinded like 500 without getting any. And I've got like 30 drops of green bags of random stuff, and none of them were bags of juniper berries. So there's certain things I can't rule out, like, can you find 3 in a dungeon and 3 in the world within the same 24 hours? Are there ways to get more? I don't know. So the inflation from this is going to actually be limited, but it is going to cause some sort of inflation, which then really begs the question of, you know, back in the day, like, 2 months ago, devs were saying that deflation did not exist. And they said if it ever did get to that point, they would take action. And so they've just been adding little things to add money into the economy. And they haven't spoken about that inflation issue. So I'm starting to think that it has hit a point where more money is going out of the economy than is coming in, or it's getting too close. So they keep on adding little things here and there to increase the amount of gold generated in a given day. Now, in this case, not everybody's going to go kill some monsters every day, but a lot of people do, and the bots do especially. So, on a high pop server, you might get 5,000 people coming in and out, maybe as high as 10,000, but most of the people are going to come, there's going to be a big chunk of people who come in for literally 10 minutes to craft some things and then close the game for the day. So realistically, you might have 2,000 to 5,000 players on a high pop server who come in and out throughout the day and kill some monsters. So 3 bags of juniper berries basically make 200 coins. Here, let's open some more so we can get one more data point here on these bags. So 100 coins, 75, 75, 150, 50 basically, 85, 123, 80. So the average might actually be more like 100. Okay, let's say 100. So 1,000 players, if 1,000 players get their bags of juniper berries in a day, that's 300,000 coins being generated in a day. People think, well, that doesn't make any sense. That's crazy. How can 300 coins be 300,000? It's dude, when you scale it up to the number of people, it can get crazy. So if, let's say on a high pop server, people coming in and out throughout the day, let's just say it's 3,000. We're almost at 1 million coins being generated a day. That means if that holds up, that would mean that every week there are just as many coins being generated per day as there are coins being stolen from taxes given to companies in all the territories of the game put together. So apparently, the inflation-deflation graph must be hitting a break-even point, and they're looking for a way to make more coins get added into the game. So this is what they're going to do, I guess. Now, will this make it to the live servers? I don't know. We still got 2 weeks left of PTR development cycle. They might pull them out. They might change how they work. They never even mentioned them in the first place. Maybe this is only for the PTR. But somehow I doubt that, since last time every unannounced thing on the PTR just went straight through to live. So I doubt this is PTR only, but it's possible. It's definitely possible it's PTR only. So, and even if it's not, there's really no action that can be taken about this. It's not go do something because of this. It's just something to inform you guys. I want to tell you guys about this. Just keeping you guys up on the news cycle, to be honest. That's really the main objective of this entire video. If you have any thoughts about inflation, deflation, or about these bags of juniper berries, feel free to comment about it in the comments of this video. Talk about it. We can talk about it if you guys want. But that's it for this. I just want to keep you guys updated on some news that's happening, some important feature that might secretly get Ninja added into the next cycle of the game that could affect, inflation for the entire economy. And yeah, I just want to keep you guys in the loop. But if you found this video helpful, consider subscribing for more New World stuff. I post New World stuff all the time. Also, if you ever want to keep up with me other platforms, in the description of this video, I have links to my socials. Got Discord, got Twitch, got a Patreon, that type of stuff, if any of that sounds interesting to you. But that is it for this video. So that's the news for inflation, deflation, apparently. Secret changes. Apparently, deflation might actually be happening or getting close, so they look like they might be taking action.